everybody. So I am babysitting again, if you couldn't tell. I'm watching a 5-year-old little boy, and I just wanted to come on here because I'm bored. So I wanted to come on here and kind of give you all a little, I guess, life update. I made a separate video regarding school, so I'll leave the link down below for that, because I know some people may just be interested in my grad school update, so I'll leave the link down below. But this is going to be kind of like, I guess, a life update, life work update. My hours at work have changed. They are all in the afternoons now. I've made this video several times, but I end up not uploading it, so I've explained this like 20 million times. So the reason why they changed was about a month and a half before school started. The mom came to me and said that they are putting the oldest into kindergarten. She's not quite 5 yet, and here you have to be 5 when school starts or at a certain date. So they were going to put her into the kindergarten program at the preschool. So and those hours are different from the preschool hours. Those hours are from like 8 to 3, somewhere around there. And so her concern was that the 2 boys would be napping around that time, and she doesn't want to, wake them up and lug them to school to go get her. So I totally understand that. I totally get that. So I hate afternoons. I hate la-di-daing around the house, not doing anything. Absolutely hate that. I'm a morning person. I like to get up and go and do what I have to do. When I work in the afternoons, I don't get off until late, and then I don't get home until past 7 o'clock, and that is just so late. If you've ever worked late, oh my gosh, that's so late. And then I have to eat dinner, but I do meal plan and I do prepare the meals ahead of time, because if I didn't do like some sort of like casserole or crock pot dish, I wouldn't be eating until like 8:30, and that is so late for me. I like eating around 5:30, 6 o'clock. And when she told me about the new hours, she said that the boys should be sleeping when I get there. So I was thinking, okay, this is going to be easy. The boys would be asleep until probably about like 3 o'clock, maybe 3:30. But no, I was totally wrong. They are not. So most of the time they are awake. And if they are asleep, then they wake up within 10-15 minutes of me being there. And she is probably still there, or maybe just left to go get the oldest. So her initial reason for doing it, I guess, is invalid now, because the boys are not napping past 3 o'clock. I don't know why my hours are still the way they are. So I really wish that it changes again to at least 1 or 2 days in the mornings. So I found out some news that I probably shouldn't have found out. I think she is pregnant with baby number 4. And the youngest is not even a year old yet. He's 11 and a half months old. And I totally think she's pregnant, and the reason for that was because the other day she said she needed to go to the doctor's appointment. And I didn't think anything of it at the time. But I was in the kitchen. I was getting the kids something. So they have a little space where they have like their, checkbooks, and where they put their keys and everything, and their laptops. They have that kind of little area right there, and then they have all their vitamins. And so I noticed there was like 2 different prenatal vitamins, and I don't think she is still nursing the youngest, but I could be wrong. So that really didn't, so that wasn't like a total clue of, oh, she's pregnant. It was just kind of, when I saw that, it clicked, and I'm thinking, oh no, she might be pregnant. So I kind of just chalked it off and said, oh no, she's not, and went about my merry way. So then on Thursday, which was the 24th, October 24th, I I just have the two boys because she went with the oldest to the library. And so the youngest was napping. He was taking a really late afternoon nap. And so the 3-year-old was just playing on their little iPad. And so I was doing laundry, and I knew there was some laundry in the dryer. So I was at the dining room table, and so I walk back into like their little laundry room to get more laundry from the dryer. And I didn't bring the basket for some reason, but there wasn't enough for me to take all in one trip, so I had to come back for some more laundry. So as I'm coming back, I noticed in the diaper bag, she always puts the diaper bag on the dryer. I noticed on the diaper bag it had a little, like, those 3-ringed white binders, and it had the birth center that she goes to on it. And that was just a big clue. And I'm thinking, oh my word, she's pregnant. She is totally pregnant. I go get the laundry from the dryer and put it so I put it on the dining room table, and then I come back and I open it up. And I know some of you might be saying, oh, you shouldn't be snooping, you shouldn't be looking through their things. But my justification is that it is out in the open. It's not like I'm digging through things. It is right in the diaper bag, half out of the diaper bag. It's not like I was digging through the diaper bag. And I always say, if you don't want me to see something, put it in an area or a spot that you know I'm not going to be walking through or, going by. So I opened it and I noticed there was an email, I think from one of the midwives, that said, oh, we're so glad you're coming here for this pregnancy, yada yada, something like that. So I noticed there was a receipt for the deposit for the home birth or whatever she plans to have. So when I found that news out, I was really surprised, and she has not told me yet. I actually found out kind of this way when she was pregnant with number 3. I was getting the kids something, and I was in the kitchen, and on the countertop was this binder. And so I'm like, oh yeah, she's pregnant. So I actually knew before she told me, and she told me that day with baby number 3. When I first found out for myself, I was really surprised and like shocked. Like, why are you guys even like trying for another kid, or doing it without any protection? I'm just thinking, like, do you guys really want to tempt fate and want another kid? Like, I don't know, because as of right now, she really can't. She has a hard time handling 3 kids, and it's 3 kids 4 and under, and that is just crazy. When I have all 3 by myself, I am like pulling out my hair. So I don't know how she's gonna do it with 4 kids. I honestly don't know. But when I found out, I was really surprised, and I was kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but I was kind of thinking that, oh, it's kind of bad time. If she is pregnant, then she would be due around June, and then if I do get into a school, I would have to leave at the end of July, somewhere around there, and so she is going to have to find somebody right after she has a baby. And so I guess I felt really guilty about that, and I shouldn't. I just have the type of personality that feels guilty about other people's problems, and I just feel really bad that I am putting her kind of in a tough situation, but really I shouldn't feel that way, because really it's not my fault that she got pregnant. They do know that I applied again for OT school. They do know that. They do know fully well that if I do get in, I would be kind of leaving around that time. She knows that it starts in the fall, so it's kind of going to be very chaotic. Also, another reason why I was kind of guilty about the whole situation was that I don't want the kids to go through all this change. They would be having a new brother or sister, and then they would have to deal with me leaving and not being with them anymore. And that is going to be the hardest thing, is to leave them. And it's going to break my heart trying to leave them. But I just felt really guilty, thinking that they're going to go through all this change and I'm kind of part of that change. And I know kids are resilient. They really didn't have a big problem when number 3 was born. They didn't have a big problem with, you know, another kid. They are very resilient kids, and I really like that about them. So I really hope she slows down, though, if she does have 4 kids. She's the get up and go type of person, but with 3 kids, maybe soon to be 4, it's going to be crazy, and I hope she slows down. My whole kind of philosophy about life is that you are not given what you can't handle. So maybe she can handle 4 kids. If she does have the 4th, she will have 4 kids, 5 and under. And that is just going to be insane. It is just going to be a little crazy in their house for a while, but it is a lot of fun having all those kids kind of very close in age. It is a lot of fun, but it's also hard at the same time because you really have to deviate your attention. But I was really hoping that it was their last child so they could really enjoy all their kids. So anyway, that's kind of a little life update about work. So thanks for watching. Bye.